you know, I try not to think so far ahead of, you know, what's to come in a year or 2 years or 3 years, you know, so far ahead in the future. But I think my ultimate goal, even before I'm sitting in this chair answering this question, was just to become a professional soccer player and try to be the best pro I could be for the team I'm on. Hi there, I'm Jake Davis, defender for Sporting Kansas City, and this is FaceTime with me. If I had to answer this question right now, what's my ultimate goal, would be to become a player for Sporting Kansas City, a player that fans and staff remember for giving his effort, being a good player, and helping his team win, and obviously winning trophies here. What is Jake Davis famous for? I'd say, if you want to call me famous, I'm famous for being a homegrown player and coming through the ranks in this organization. What is Jake Davis afraid of? When Johnny gets worked up sometimes, it's kind of frightening. When I was younger, I was afraid of the dark, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'd say the biggest one at my age right now is when Johnny gets worked up and comes at me. So that's kind of frightening. What does Jake Davis listen to before a match? Honestly, I'm not really the guy to listen to like some music to pump me up. Maybe sometimes, but before a game, I'll just listen to something that's kind of calm. Honestly, there was a song, it's a Hawaiian song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I think. It's just kind of calm and, you know, nothing to get myself worked up, but just like another day, you know, not trying to get too pumped up, not trying to get too emotional. Why is Jake Davis underrated? Why am I underrated? I think, you know, I'm kind of flattered that people can say I'm underrated. I think last year I got a lot of spotlight by playing and stuff, but I think I've never really been that guy to focus on that stuff, and well, that's a tough question. I guess I always viewed myself as an underdog, but I think I always just try to stay focused, keep my head out and do the work and not make too much of a commotion in terms of social media. I've just always focused on the soccer thing and trying to be better and not make it known to everybody, just focus on myself.
Bro, the camera's on me. Yeah, but look to the camera.
What does Jake Davis like to do outside of soccer? I really do love a good TV show, so I've actually started watching a show called Fargo. I used to love a show called Peaky Blinders. Breaking Bad's a really good one. There's a show called Yellowstone. When I'm finished with Fargo, I might go back and rewatch them. I like simple things, like sometimes me and my buddies would go play pool or ping pong. It's great, I love little games like that. I like playing cards. I also play Xbox. There's a player here, his name is Busio, Gianluca Busio. Him and I play FIFA a lot together and sometimes Fortnite. Who knows if we're actually good at Fortnite, but we definitely enjoy the struggle together. I guess for a time, I kind of at the end of the season when I was moving, I kind of turned into a handyman. I had to build all my furniture and stuff. I didn't hire someone to do that, so that was quite the hobby for a month or so. You know, building a dresser, nightstands, putting a couch together, tables, chairs, stool. I mean, it's kind of eye-opening, but you know, I kind of have a knack for it because I mean, everything's been put together and it's sturdy and it's good. You know, you get the necessities in there, and I have a girlfriend now, and you know, there's also the furnishing part in terms of like decorating and you know, not leaving the walls empty. So that was good, and she kind of taught me some things about making the place look homey. You know, not just a couch, coffee stand, TV, you know. She added some life to the place, which I'm very grateful for. I went to Universal actually in the off season. I went on the Harry Potter ride, the motion picture one, and I had to close my eyes. Like, I don't know why it got me. So I didn't want to be, you know, that guy. So I went on a couple more. In my mind, I wanted to like it, but my body just didn't. And then I found this Jurassic Park, and I was like, oh, let's go on this, because it was just like a little boat. You just go up and around, you get scared a little bit. And then at the end, there's this drop. And on the video, I looked it up on YouTube before so I could make sure that I'd be good. You know, I was like, oh, that's nothing. And we got on this ride. It was perfect the whole time. And then we get at the end, and it's like drops or whatever, and then you go down. And I mean, this thing was steep. Like, it went straight down. And, you know, I'm like, stuck, like, you know, like for 10 seconds. And it was fun in my mind, not my body.